it so it goes straight into coach now. Right, so obviously what we've worked on in the last few days is obviously just been quite a bit of setup, but also understanding like club face and launch, right? And obviously now dealing with some sort of positioning for you.
Yeah.
Not guessing work 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. We didn't know if that would really work. We worked on something like what would be quite simple, and it's just trusting it and just dialing it in, right? With a little bit of technique at par se. So when you look at your here, once you get into setup, what I would probably like you to see is that your weight just looks like it's just a little bit too far forward in your toes. Okay, so that's making your spine angles fine, but it's just like a bit pushed forward, so your hands don't have much space there. It's a bit trapped in. Does that make sense? So if anything, I would probably just like to see you get a little bit more in like the FootJoy logo, where your top of your laces are. Yeah, middle of the feet. And then like just have your hands a little bit more hanging, say, so like you're very, very over rotated in your shoulders to make your arms really straight, right? So I don't have a lot of space there. Does that make sense? So it's really hard for me, for one, to get shifted onto this right side, but also to try and keep moving left, down and left, right? You have to be able to create space with the butt of the club by backing up, and then all of a sudden the club's away from me. The butt, sorry. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I think if we gain a little bit more space from the get-go, so like feel like you'll feel extremely far away from it, but you're not, right? That you'll have some space here in that first bit to then load it, and then when you're coming down, your body's coming down onto gravity with speed and being able to turn. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
So when you do look at this on the way back, it's pretty good. We just need a little bit more rotation in the chest instead of pulling with the right shoulder. Does that make sense? And I think once we think about it, like realistically, that's full swing there. And then you come down, it's better. It's definitely not as spinny.
Yeah.
Would you say?
Mm-hmm.
You can notice the difference. Like if I matched you from
Before, yeah.
Monday, your hips were like already like over there.
Yeah.
Where they're a bit like here now.
Mm-hmm.
So not like definitely getting better. So give yourself a bit of a pat on the back there. I think we just need to dial this back swinging a little bit better from the get-go to understand, like, that's why it's not so dialed in on the golf course like yesterday. I saw you hit a shot from on 11 and you must have had no more than 55 yards, right?
Wait.
So I want you to be a bit more like thinking that, oh, I've got two balls in there. Like, come to a point where you go, if that's 50, like, if I went to throw this, it's more of a feel, right?
Yeah.
It's not it's not like, if I take it back here, it's definitely going to go there. Like, inside 50, it wants to be a bit more finesse and feel, and like, in your head, a little bit more like, all I have to do is get this somewhere on the green.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be perfect, and that's what I was saying to you on 9. Like, there has to be some sort of reason back here, I get it. But when you get there, you've got to go, oh, I've got this feel. And then you just go with it. You have to go with it, right? It's like when you go with a driver, it's like, oh, I've hit them left, but I'm going with a feel, correct? So like, I want you to think like, when you get inside 50, you can be more like, right, that feels like I can get it there, right? Yeah. And then like, if that's the case, I would rather have you short and more passive. Short on the way back, passive on the way through. Okay, so I have got some sort of an inkling that I would like you probably just like come in up here, dropping it on the inside. If you did what you were doing before, would be slide with the hips and then back up with the chest, the club's behind you. There's only one way this ball's going to go. Thomas the Tank Engine, right? Where if you drop it here, push there, right, what's my first movement from here? I have to go where?
Down.
Yeah, down with the club, down with the legs, and passive with the arms.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So it's like, I have to go this way. It might not look pretty at first, but once you... And then this looks after itself in a bit way that your chest needs to start moving left, and everything now moves left, and that's where you get that little like drop. And then your arms are better, and that club face is now pointing towards, as in me.
Yeah.
Yeah? So that's fine. That's what we want.
You want it facing?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, for sure. And then on that face on one, so the ball position is fine, hands are fine. Just got to watch that height when you drop it. See that your Boston just drops, and then we just got to square that, tighten that backswing up a little bit. So then you start shifting. It's great. Look, that starts shifting, but then you start backing up with your head. See that?
Yeah.
Your head goes this way. So if you see, like, if I you want to be carrying on past that pole.
Yeah, with my chest.
And your legs. Your legs need to start leading left, so you can start getting up on that leg better. Does that make sense? So you go, not up on it, but it is up on it because it's that push-pull action, right? Mm-hmm. So then if there's no way that your head has to go back, it has to start going forward. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So we've just got to get you a little bit more synced up here, and then more fiery, better down here.
Makes sense.
Yeah? So we're just going to do some drills first off. This is also, like, your bunker play is going to help you, because you have to be more passive with the chest in your bunker play. And your hands have to be in sync again, all right?